into the conversation as well. Mr. Lali, in your assessment, sir, what do you think Pakistan was hoping to achieve when it launched that strike at the Golden Temple? Were they really expecting that this would shake India's unity somehow?
Thank you, Devika. And first, allow me to salute Major General SPV Singh and all the defense forces serving and retired. I think it's an honor for me to be born in a country where we have such a distinguished and a disciplined army. Devika, Larry Summers said that Japan is a country of hospitals, Europe of museums, and China a jail. And allow me to add, Pakistan is a terrorist state with a rogue insurgent army. Now, getting to your question, what do you think Pakistan was trying to achieve? They've been trying to achieve since 1947, for the last 88 years, they've been failing and they will fail. Let me declutter this for you, Devika, and the audience, is that, Pakistan is not just in a financial or political crisis, they have an identity crisis. In 1940, mid-40s, they spun the narrative that Hindu or Muslim ikatthe nahi reh sakte, two-nation theory. In 2025, General Asim Munir is still ranting that same narrative. I mean, I don't know, there are no minorities any left in Pakistan. Which Hindus is he talking about? And yet they've been talking about that we can't stay with the Hindus, because that's the only way the rogue army can be relevant in that country. Because 65% Punjab went to them and 35% came to us. And with that busted ego and a severe identity crisis, Pakistan has been wanting to get back. I mean, they got really badly defeated in Bangladesh. We split the country into two. And ever since that, they've been trying to get back to India at the cost of their development. Their economy has been failing. That's probably the only country which has to go to the World Bank to fund a war. I mean, crowdfunding is happening. So they use especially us Punjabis, because Punjabi is a common language. And for the longest time, they've been trying to get back to India through Punjab, because it's a border state and the language being common. And unfortunately, we have to go to that part of Pakistan, because that's where a lot of our history is. So Pakistan has been trying to to induce or effect, or in a way convince the Sikhs and divide a wedge between the Hindu and the Sikhs. And I don't think there needs to be any point for guessing that, God forbid, had they done that, they would have said it's the Indian army that has done it. So this is Pakistan's failure on how, instead of working on their issues, they've been using Punjabiyat as a language. And although I'm a proud Punjabi, but I'm ashamed of this Punjabi army, which is almost 67% of Pakistan, which is responsible to what happened to the Bangladeshi women, which is responsible to the way they're treating, the people of Gilgit-Baltistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. I mean, that's probably the only army which has lost all wars, and I don't know where they've got those medals from. And yet, that's the only army which goes out and uses the might and the force on their own citizens. So, Devika, it's a rogue nation with an insurgent army which is trying very hard, especially the Punjabis, the sword arm. I mean, I'm sure the General Saab can add to it, that we are probably 15 to 20% of the Indian forces, and we are less than 2% of the Indian population. So, obviously, Pakistan is failing and it will fail. And it's one of their failed efforts. And I'm so happy and proud to be born and brought up in a country where our forces are so professional, and thank God that we intercepted. Otherwise, Pakistan is up to their nefarious activities which they've been doing. And believe me, Devika, they will fail. And I'll get back to the second part about the Pannu once you allow me to come back, because I think there are more panelists also there.
Yes, absolutely. I appreciate that. Let me, on that note, bring in Mr. Harinder Sikka. Mr. Sikka, that was going to be, of course, my next question.